White people have found a way to get paid for being rude that doesn't involve opening a West Indian takeaway. Being controversial is the new moneymaker. Twitter is now like Vinted, but for old-fashioned opinions. Trade in your ancient bigoted views for cash. It doesn't seem to have worked out for Julie Burchill. She's been to court, lost her book deal, and been sacked from The Telegraph, according to a recent Facebook post. Do you know how hard it is to be sacked from The Telegraph? Writing something too right-wing for The Telegraph is like writing something too horsey for Horse and Hound. And Katie Hopkins, after making a career from hate, Twitter permanently suspended her for comments about the Free School Meals campaign, which means you can say what you like about immigrants, Muslims, the working class, fat people, or Black Lives Matter. When you read about Marcus Rashford, you're crossing a line. Being bothersome does work out for others, though. Lawrence Fox got to start his own political party. Jeremy Clarkson punched his way onto Amazon Prime, taking 2 of his mates with him. The men get away with it, the women, not so much. Clearly, we like our outrages the way we like our unsolicited pics. With dicks. Being out of order and in possession of a penis is a one-way ticket to work as a columnist, presenter, or even having your own news channel. Yes, having your own news channel. Andrew Neil launched GB News this week. It's called GB News because it's British and it promises to be an alternative to the biased broadcasting corporation that's been spewing left-wing propaganda for so long we've only had to live with 3 successive Conservative Prime Ministers for the past 10 years. GB News is going to be different. The channel's Director of News and Programming, John McAndrew, said all their presenters were going to be free to be brave about covering the issues. Be brave. How on earth does one read the news bravely? Maybe they'll make them host with falcons on their arms. Maybe they'll cover the headlines whilst bungee jumping. I hope they end each weather forecast with, "This is a perfect weekend to plan a barbecue." Now that is bravery. White people, why must you constantly take things from black people and make them shit? The dab, saying yes, Queen, twerking, Kanye West, Michael Jackson, and now being woke. I remember when being woke was about black people in the diaspora decolonising things like history, education, health and beauty standards to better navigate life in a white European-centred world. Now it's become shorthand for people who won't let us say the N-word anymore. GB News is very proud of the fact it's British news, as opposed to that foreign muck we've had to endure. Get me some water, there's too much spice in this edition of Panorama. How do you think they're going to lean into Britishness? Maybe instead of using interpreters, they'll interview people who can't speak English by shouting questions very loudly and slowly at them. Instead of PMQs, they'll cover PMQs. Lots of footage of people queuing. Or maybe they'll just be shit at sport. Andrew Neil, the former editor of The Sunday Times, BBC mainstay and the current chairman of The Spectator, became so sick of having no platform, he has made one for himself. Way to fight the power, Andrew. Andrew Neil said his investors share his belief that British people are crying out for a news service that is more diverse and more representative of their values and concerns. Their tagline is, GB News. If it matters to you, it matters to us. But do the things that matter to us really matter to multimillionaires worth over £600 million and Dubai-based investment groups? I know what matters to us, because I am us. And that's why today I'm so pleased to announce the launch of Kugblenu 24. Kugblenu, you get it? It's my name, Kugblenu. Kugblenu 24, where we discuss what really matters. What colour were crisp packets in the 80s? Why aren't we asking people if they put the milk in first before they apply for citizenship? Did Prince Harry and Meghan ask for the Queen's permission before naming their child? Did David Beckham and Posh Spice ask for Brooklyn's permission before naming their child? Did Beyoncé and Jay-Z ask Duncan, Simon, Lee and Anthony before naming their child? Tune in to Kugblenu 24. It's not the news we want, it's the news we deserve.